Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Blue Clouds Media Sports. It's the day that determines who wins the ultimate. Today, at the ongoing Qatar FIFA World Cup, will Lionel Messi finally get his hands on the World Cup trophy with Argentina, or will France make history as the first side to retain the title since Pele's Brazil? We'll take a look at the finalists of the 2022 FIFA World Cup in Qatar. We've seen lots of good players show what they're capable of. We've seen goals, we've seen headers, we've seen VAR interventions, we've seen what this competition has really given football fans. Beginning, lots of people did not give credit to this competition, but we know that to my opinion, it's been outstanding. It's been successful. The 2022 Qatar World Cup has proven that when given chance to smaller nations, they can really, really show what they are capable of. It don't matter the size. If they have money, they can host on. They can host a World Cup like this. Beautiful stadium, beautiful architectural design. Stadium that was built out of shipping containers. We've seen it. It don't matter what the material is, but the beauty of it have shown us that yeah, countries with money, small nations can still go ahead and win the World Cup. Can France stop Mbappe, or can Argentina also stop or can France also stop can France stop Lionel Messi, and can Argentina also stop France Kylian Mbappe? We're yet to see that. I'm being joined here by great guys who knows their football in and out, who always co-host with me, discuss these issues and discuss the ongoing World Cup with me. I'm being joined here by Ryan and Steven. Guys, welcome to the stream.
Hey, Nazan, a pleasure to be here.
Thank you very much. Steven, welcome to the stream.
Thanks as always for having us on.
Thank you. I really appreciate taking the time to joining me or joining us, as in Steven, and joining me, Nizion, and then Ryan to discuss the big game when history will be made. Also, let's get away. Let's get it going, guys. We've seen the starting lineup as it is going down on the scrolling test. If you guys if you're joining us, let us know what you make of the starting lineup. And then we'll be table of content today. We'll be talking, general review, individual awards that can be achieved in these finals. Injuries update, Argentina versus France, head to head, and World Cup prediction lineup. And also certain questions that we have. We're gonna ask viewers can ask us as you watch us, and also certain questions that I'll be asking our pundits over here. See who is who and who will win the game. So let's get it going. Argentina and France, having topped their respective Group C and D, will meet to claim their third World Cup for their countries. Both have lost both have lost only one game during the FIFA World Cup. I'm gonna start from Ryan. Ryan, how do we see this going today?
Yeah, just looking at the teams, Argentina, I can see at least one change. Di Maria coming in for Paredes. But, they had a tough start, obviously losing to Saudi Arabia, but they have, calmed themselves down and just stuck to their, dogged and physical approach. And, Messi and Alvarez, that's such a dynamic partnership up front. They're always, going to be a dangerous team in an attacking sense. France, I can see, again, I think one change. Konate has come out and Upamecano is into the team. And I don't think we've seen the best of France throughout this tournament. I think we've only seen glimpses of their true potential. And this really is going to be, I think, a battle between Messi and Mbappe, and whoever shines brighter will ultimately lead his country to victory.
I agree with you. I agree with you. Whoever shine would take his country to victory. Steven, what do you make of the game today?
Yeah, it's will be interesting. Ryan pointed out about Di Maria. What I didn't even notice initially when I looked was if you look at the lineup, Otamendi's coming
Yeah,
for Martinez, Lautaro Martinez,
the tournament materials. Yeah.
in defense. Is it
Were
Lautaro?
they
I
coming with
think
a
it is. The
four four
United
two?
one. Yes, Lautaro, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
so Otamendi's replaced Lissandro, not Lautaro. Wrong one. They both start with an L. Um yeah, Lissandro Martinez, centre
Sandro
back.
Martinez. Yeah. I think
He
Lataro is the
come
striker.
in for him in this
Yeah.
tournament. So I think it's Otamendi replacing him. But either way, he had been starting the games. Um and he's now on the bench. So I'm actually kind of surprised by that.
Yeah. Yeah. Big up to you. I 123 love you.
I
She
think
said,
he
"Good morning, my brother. Happy Sunday to you and the panelists. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. I 133 love you. So Argentina is coming with a 4-4-3, 4-4-2. Sorry, with Tagliafico on the left hand side, Otamendi, left center back, then Romero from Tottenham, also right center back. Then we have Molina. I'm not sure of his club, but he's playing as a right back. And then we have McAllister, McAllister from Brighton, and then Fernandez, DePaul from Atletico Madrid, Di Maria from PSG, Lionel Messi, PSG, and Alvarez from Manchester City. So we'll be looking at the French starting lineup. Also, they have Ligo Lloris in goal post, Hernandez playing four. I think from a graphic that I have here, it's 4-2-3-1 with Hernandez at left back, and then Upamecano left center back, Varane right center back, and Jules Kunde is on the right back. Then we have Tuchemeni and Rabiot playing, and I think the pivot. Then we have Mbappe on the left hand side, Griezmann in the middle, playing like a supporting attacking role. Dembele right hand side, then Giroud. I'm not sure if I get everything right, Ryan and Steven.
I know that's what I see. I see it as a 4-2-3-1 on mine as well.
Okay.
By the way, Molina, right back, Argentina. He plays for Atletico Madrid.
Oh, Molina for Argentina, Atletico Madrid. Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you very
Atletico
much.
Madrid. Yeah,
So both teams have
he's only
lost just
just
one
moved
game.
there over the summer though.
Oh, okay. Last summer.
Yeah, this summer just gone. He only just moved there. That might be why. Because even I had to check. I was like, I recognize it, but
Okay, so like I said, Ryan and Steven, both countries have won have lost just one game throughout to the finals. But I'm not sure how many goals conceded individual. Let's talk about the goals conceded. Both teams have conceded many goals. I think France have conceded more goals than Argentina, if I should be right.
both teams are conceded 5.
Five each. Um,
Both have conceded 5. France has scored 13, and Argentina has scored 12.
Okay, so this will be looking at the individual awards that can be achieved in the finals. Kylian Mbappe and Lionel Messi shares the same goals, which is 5-5 each. And in this edition of World Cup, it means that Golden Boot winner will be decided today. So whoever gets a goal, either Messi or um, Kylian Mbappe, can win the Golden Boot. And also top assists, 3 are shared by Messi, Griezmann, and then I think Harry Kane, Bruno Fernandes, and then Perisic from Croatia. So we have 4 players there with the top in 3 assists each. Messi could win both awards, Golden Boot and then Golden Ball, which will make him the oldest player to win this awards. What an achievement would that be for Lionel Messi? Kylian Mbappe could also be the contender for Golden Ball. by either scoring or assisting with 5 goals and 2 assists under his belt. So yeah, there's so many things that can be won from today's final. So there's a lot of things at stake at this game. What do you guys make of this achievement that will be going to any of these top players?
I mean,
Messi. Go ahead, Steven.
the important note is that if they're tied on goals, it does go down to assists. So as it stands, Messi would be winning the golden boot because it's just, and he's got like one more than Mbappe, I think. But
Yeah.
another point of interest, we said Messi's got 5, Mbappe's got 5 goals as well. Giroud's got 4 goals. Julian Alvarez also has 4 goals. And those 4 are the top 4 scorers. So Messi on 5, Mbappe on 5, Giroud. So both have someone who scored 5, someone who scored 4. So who knows? Maybe we could see a former Chelsea player pull off and end up winning, and he wins a golden boot. You never know.
Yeah. And then
There's a
what do you make of it?
possibility.
Yeah. Ryan. Before I get back to Ryan, let me acknowledge our viewers, our cherished viewers that are watching us, wherever you're watching us from. We really appreciate taking time to listen to the build up to the finals, seeing 2 great nations, 2 powerhouse of world football, Argentina and France. Don't forget to like the video and also subscribe if it's the first time watching us and you've never subscribed to our platform. Don't hesitate, just subscribe and then send your comment in. Let us know who you think will be winning this game, and then if you have any scoreline in mind, send it through. And I, Nate Zion, will take time to read it for you without no charge, no super charge, nothing. It's just send it in and I'll take that time to read it for you. As we go in, Ryan, you on the floor, Ryan.
Yeah, I think Stephen kind of explained the different permutations.
Yeah.
It feels like it's between Messi and Mbappe, but do not sleep on Olivier Giroud. He's just, I think, 1 or 2 goals behind, and he's a big man for the big occasion. So who's to say he's not going to surprise us all and score 2 or 3 goals in this final and then take the golden boot. What I will say is that this is going to feel like an away match for the France players. There are so many. I'm just watching on the TV. The closing ceremony is finished. There are so many Argentina fans in the stadium today, significantly outnumbering the French. So that's one factor to take into account, which the French players will have to deal with.
Yeah, like I said earlier on, we know what Messi can do, but how can France stop him? Same with Mbappe. We know what they can all do. But let's throw a little bit of light on both coaches. I know when Didier Deschamps won the first World Cup with France, we know what happened. Now he's taking them to the finals again. Do we see Didier Deschamps as being a lucky coach, or do we see him as an elite coach? I'll start from Ryan.
Yeah, I think if Deschamps were to win the World Cup again today for France, then he deserves to be up there with some of the best managers in the world of all time. The Guardiolas, Ancelottis,
right,
etc. I would like to see him transition back into domestic football and see how he fares, managing, a massive club like a PSG or a Manchester City or a Chelsea. But his achievements for France, even when they've not been winning, they got to the Euros final 2016, won the World Cup 2018, won the Nations League, beat Spain in a tight final. This is not just down to the players, it's down to brilliant manager who understands tactics and how to put together a team. and get them to play, effective football. So Didier Deschamps really deserves a lot of respect and credit, and I think he's underappreciated. I think there's so much focus on the French players that people forget about the incredible manager and the amazing job he's done.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I think it is. I feel like it belongs to the big guys out there. Big up to you, Mo from the Blue Lounge YouTube channel. I watched your video about Hakim Ziyech yesterday, and then I think whatever you said in there makes lots of sense. You know, but lot of fan base. Like I said, you and I are the fan base. Some have criticized Hakim Ziyech, and I understand why some are criticizing him, and I understand why some don't criticize him. Some want him to get more chance, more game time. As Potter hasn't given that much time, but when given the chance, what does it really do? Is it showing what Potter wants? But I think that with time, if Hakim Ziyech, like you said, you haven't really seen Hakim Ziyech putting anything down on social media platform that he wants to leave Chelsea. But some fans wants him out, and I understand the frustration with the fans with Hakim Ziyech. So yeah, that your message on the platform makes a lot of sense, and I really enjoyed it. So thank you very much for taking time to also being part of it. Let us know what you think of the finals today. Who have the edge over the other? Thank you very much, Mo. Um, will Stephen, let me get to you on Didier Deschamps before I move on to what unique features Messi could achieve after the final.
Mm-hmm. Um, just quickly before I go on about Didier Deschamps, say is I saw a video from the World Cup, and I think it was a Moroccan fan saying they want Potter sacked because he's not playing Ziyech. Someone might want to tell that he wasn't exactly a favourite under Lampard or Tuchel as well.
Yeah.
It's not a Potter thing. There's obviously something that means that he's not playing. But then on Deschamps, I mean, definitely in international football, he'll have to be regarded as one of the best if he manages to pull off 2 World Cups for France.
Right.
Because what France, if they would be their third World Cup, and obviously he would have won 2 of them, right?
Right.
Argentina won 2, but wasn't the same manager. I think he will literally be one of maybe a handful of people to win 2 World Cups, because I don't think it's very often. I think people normally transition away from international management after, because obviously they'll probably get big job offers. So it's very rare that someone, even the team in general, like managed to actually retain it. So that'd be a feat in itself, managing to do that.
Yeah, we're looking at unique fixtures Messi could achieve after the finals. We're looking at five major fixtures, which could be most World Cup wins, 19 by a player. Currently, he has 16 wins as of now. Most appearance, 26 by a player in the World Cup. Currently, 25 appearances. Messi has 9 of them assists in the World Cup. Only Pele has 10 and more assists. Could become the first player to win 2 golden balls in FIFA World Cup. Currently, he has 1 award at this moment. So Messi has 20 goals contribution, 11 goals plus 9 assists in the World Cup. Only Pele has 22, has more goals contribution. So he is getting close to Pele. Pele has done something that will be very, very, very difficult for any other player to break. But Messi looks like he's edging close to that history. What do you guys make of these unique fixtures and achievement that Messi could achieve today? And I'll start with Steven.
I mean, it goes without saying, like, some of the things that he has achieved and he still can achieve in however long he continues to play for
Play.
is very impressive. Like, we know this now. It's not a shock to anybody, but at the same time, you're still looking at it like, this guy just, some of the things he's done, as much as you kind of expect him to keep carrying at the same rate of getting records and things like that, every single one surprises you for some reason. I don't know
Yeah.
it. just saying, I think a factor of it is like people keep thinking, oh, he's getting older now, he's going to drop off. This isn't any normal like 34, 35-year-old player. This
Right.
is Messi, one of the greatest, some would argue the greatest of all time. He's not like, I don't know, let's say Aubameyang, for example. He's not got to have that. Like, it's just not going to happen. But it looks like he might also be and potentially either staying in PSG or he'll go to MLS. So he could be about to get another massive payday and end his career. So
yeah, from what I see,
you
it looks
never know.
like the MLS.
I say,
from what I see, yeah.
you can expect it from Messi at this point.
Yeah, from what I see, it looks like
into
MLS will
Miami
be
to be a
the
part
next
owner as
destination.
well, apparently.
Okay, thank you very much, Steven.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan.
But no, like I was just rounding up.
Ryan, what do you want to add to that? Those unique features with Messi can achieve today. And there's also another one here for I'll let Ryan finish that before I add another achievement that we could see happening in this finals. Ryan, go ahead with this Messi's achievements that he can achieve today.
Yeah, listen, if Argentina managed to win today, then yeah, it would be the cherry on the the top of the cake in terms of his career. But yeah, as Steven said, Messi's one of the greatest, if not the greatest player of all time. He's just a genius. He's a joy to watch, and Steven described it well. This is not any normal 34, 35-year-old footballer. This is Messi. The things that he's still doing at his age. We have to cherish it and appreciate it because, as we've seen with Cristiano Ronaldo, the last couple of years, once he's getting closer to 40, his form has completely dropped off. And I fear, we will probably see similar with Messi eventually. And I think he deserves it. He really deserves it. And good on him for sticking with Argentina. I know he retired after the Copa America final where he missed the penalty. I think it was against Chile or one of the South America teams. And, credit to him, he came back. And now they managed to win the Copa America against Brazil. They won another international tournament, and now they're in the FIFA final, so FIFA World Cup final. So I hope they do it, but it's going to be a really tough match against France.
Well, thank you very much, Ryan. I think Steven got to hop out. Steven, thank you very much for being here. And then I hope that everything will be taken care of. And we'll see you in the next stream. Steven, take very good care of yourself. Oh, let's thank you very much, Ryan. I hope I didn't interrupt you, Ryan.
Nope, all good.
Okay, thank you very much. And then let's look at this, something that we could see today, a unique feature that could be achieved by Didier Deschamps. From my little research, seems that Deschamps could be the first person in history who has won the World Cup as a player and also 2 World Cup as a coach. He won it in France '98. He, as a player, with Zidane, Lilian Thuram, Emmanuel Petit, Fabien Barthez, all those big players that were in that squad in France '98 that won the trophy. It was all over the Africa. People love it. Now I remember I was a very, very young boy. I'm a little bit teenager watching France '98. So yeah, I could remember every bit of that competition. So we could see Deschamps winning it as a player and also winning it twice as a coach. And I believe he's part of the elite coaches in modern day football. What do you make of that? What do you make of this if he could win this trophy again, Ryan?
Yeah, 100% agree. It will elevate his status to, elite level coach if he's not there already. You can compare it to, let's say, Zidane and Guardiola, winning the Champions League for Real Madrid and Barcelona, and then going on to win it as managers of the respective clubs. That's a kind of parallel comparison. I just think because Didier Deschamps is not been kind of in the domestic management scene, let's say. Um, as of recent years, he's probably underappreciated and not on many fan bases' radar. But he's a great manager, and there are a lot of egos to control, a lot of
Yeah,
issues to control in this French camp. Let me tell you. Not least what's happened with Benzema. I've heard the news I've been reading recently is that that relationship is basically terminated. It's there's no longer any
yeah, it's been fixed.
relationship between Benzema and Deschamps. Yeah, the Benzema doesn't have any route back into the French national team,
Right.
according to the sources that I've seen. So that shows Deschamps is a tough manager. He's a tough character. He's not afraid of making brave, ruthless decisions, which he feels will benefit the atmosphere and vibe within the camp.
Yeah, yeah, I think you're right. I mean, Didier Deschamps have gone through a lot of problems with the French cap since he took over. A lot of egos in there. You're talking about, um, Karim Benzema, and also Mbappe with his his brand, and doesn't want to do this and doesn't want to do that. Doesn't want to sign for. Doesn't want to work with certain companies and all kind of things that Didier Deschamps have to deal with. But I'm very
Yeah,
happy he's
and just to qualify on the Benzema issue again, I don't know how 100% reliable this is, but apparently it all started because when Benzema won the Ballon d'Or, he didn't mention Didier Deschamps in his speech, and that's how the friction has kind of escalated from there. So, I can understand why Deschamps wouldn't be happy, but these things there's always deep rooted issues.
yeah. Mr. Mo said Argentina won with Maradona in 1986 as he was starting his career. Messi picking up the cap in 2022 has his career coming to an end will be amazing. Absolutely, yeah. I think the Italian 90, the one that we saw was not the real Maradona we saw in 1986. So that also, Maradona could have won it. Maradona could have won it, but it wasn't the real Maradona. And there is a series going on, I think, on Peacock. If you guys haven't seen it, it is very, very, very educative, and I want you guys to jump into it if you can make a research and find that series, a documentary. It's all about how and why and who betrayed Maradona in that World Cup when he was being, um, someone, blow the alarm that Maradona was using drugs. Who betrayed Maradona? It's very, very, very educative, very, very nice documentary that you want to watch. So if you have time, find that documentary and watch it. Who betrayed Maradona? How did they know that Maradona was doping? So we can if you have time, Ryan, check into it. Very, very, very nice documentary, just like the FIFA Uncovered on Netflix. Another wonderful one. So if you guys want something to hop onto, some good series, and also another series that I want to recommend. I'm not advertising for any company here or any TV show here, but sometimes you want to throw some light out there. People who want to get entertained. Also Wednesday, another good series that people like to watch on Netflix, right there. Okay, let's get into this Argentina versus France head-to-head results in the World Cup. They played just 3 games, and it looks like Argentina have won 2. France have won just 1. So you may think that maybe the bookmakers will be going in favor of Argentina, but it's the other way because of Kylian Mbappe and how resilient that France have been throughout the competition. What do you think, Mr. Ryan? I think Ryan has a little bit of an issue over there, but I'm here. We got 5 people, 5 at the stream. It was 12, and it came coming down, and people coming in and going out. But then, if you're one of us watching and you've never been part of us here, do not hesitate to subscribe or like the video, and also you can share the video. It's very, very important to me and the job that I'm doing over here, because if you guys don't share it and you don't like it and you don't comment on it, it doesn't tell YouTube algorithm, or it doesn't tell the AI what we are doing here, because you watching, and if you think that we're doing a better job here, we deserve some kind of a comment or a like or share, anything that you're gonna do to help the stream by watching us. It's much more appreciated. We love it, and thank you very much. And like we have over there the starting lineup, France and Argentina is on the screen. Scrolling down here, like I said, Martinez, uh, and the I think the France starting lineup, they're going with this graphic that I have on my screen. It's a 4-2-3-1 formation with Hernandez left hand side, Upamecano on the. I think Ryan is back. Let me get him in here. Upamecano left center back, Varane right center back, Kunde a right back, and then Rabiot and Tuchemeni playing the pivot. Kylian Mbappe on the left wing, Griezmann playing as supporting attacker, attacking role, Dembele right hand side, and then Olivier Giroud up front. With the Argentine team are going with a 4-4-2 by the graphic that I see, an old-fashioned 4-4-2 with this. They have a Tagliafico on the left-hand side, Otamendi left center-back, Romero from Tottenham right center-back. Then they have Milana from Atletico Madrid. As Steven told me, he's with Atletico Madrid. Then McAllister from Brighton, sorry. McAllister from Brighton. Fernandez, and then also DePaul from Atletico Madrid, Di Maria, Alvarez from Manchester City, then Lionel Messi, the GOAT, football GOAT of all time. So this is our starting lineup. Ryan, what do you want to inject into the stream? We got few minutes to end the stream. We've gone beyond our streaming time.
Yeah, I think you've done a great job previewing today's game, and promises to be a historic occasion. If Messi and Argentina win, then it just strengthens the case for Messi to be the greatest of all time, the GOAT, and it would be just a beautiful moment for the country of Argentina, who's going through a lot of economic issues, and since losing Maradona in recent past, I just think it would be a beautiful tribute and an uplifting story for the country. For France, it would just kind of almost business as usual for them. We're so used to them being in these big finals. It's scary to think that all the injuries they have, they're still, comfortably have made the final without even playing their best. There's no Pogba, Kante, Nkunku, etc. It's really going to be a great match, and may the best team win.
Yeah, thank you very much. We're gonna go a few questions we have here. Predicted scoreline. Are we gonna go through penalties? Let me go with the prediction scoreline. If you're watching, put your prediction scoreline in the chat, and let's go through them. Brian, what's your prediction scoreline?
Yeah, I think for this one, again, I said it on the last stream. Heart says Messi, head is saying France. So I'm going to go with my head, and I'm going to say 3-1 France.
3-1 France. I think I'm going with a 2-1 France. 2-1 France. But I want Messi to win, but my feeling is telling me that France will win. France is going to win it. France is going to win it. Penalty shootout. Do you think there's a chance of penalty shootout?
I think there is a chance of penalty shootout. Yeah, if it becomes a very cagey match with few opportunities, which we've seen plenty of those types of matches.
Yeah.
So far in this World Cup, there's every chance it will go to penalty shootouts.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Ryan. I hope you're on your way going to enjoy the game. Are you?
Correct. I'm going out to watch the game, and it's a World Cup final. It's the biggest day in our sport, arguably. This trumps Champions League finals. It only comes around every 4 years, and these are two of the best teams in the world. So I hope everybody enjoys the occasion.
Yeah, I'll say enjoy yourself, and I'll see you right back after the stream. So I'll see you right back. Maybe we might have a review after the game, or maybe we can do that tomorrow. If not, I'll set up something so we can have a review after the game, so we can all know what people feels like. Thank you. I want to say thank you everyone that has been here watching Blue Clouds Media Sports as we discuss the whole build up to the finals. Are we going to see Argentina? As we're going to see Argentina and France, facing each other in the 2022 Qatar FIFA World Cup finals. It's going to be Lionel Messi versus France, Lionel Messi versus Mbappe, or is it going to be Mbappe versus Lionel Messi? We know the GOAT is on his way to retire from international football. This could be his last World Cup. So should Messi win it, he's making lots of history. Should Mbappe win it, he makes also lots of history. Should Didier Deschamps and his French national team win it, that makes him the only coach who has win it and also winning it twice as a coach. So he deserves it. Thank you all, Mo, and then Mo from the Blue Lounge YouTube channel, and also all the lovely guys and lovely ladies. I123 love you, and everyone that have tuned in and contribute to the program. We'll see you guys in the next stream. Leo Desperandos, like I said, hang on to hope.